Ready?
Yeah.
5 seconds. Do you think promotion to the Football League 2 is but a certainty?
No, not at all. Everybody else seems to think so. The press, the media, the various pundits. And perhaps it's easier looking outside to win. But we've taken off for granted and we've got a lot of hard work to go between now and the end of the season.
Do we stop it?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, 5. How many more points do you think you need to gain promotion to League 2?
Well, mathematically it's another 15. I would envisage that, we can get another 4 wins, I think. Hereford would have to win every game we play, and I don't think that's possible. Well, it is possible, obviously, but I don't think it's likely. So I would think that we need at least 4.
Yeah.
What do you think has been the key to this year's success in the conference?
I think there's been a couple of factors. We had a little bit of luck along the way. Also, we've got quite a small squad, but everyone feels involved. No one's like being left out sitting in the stands for long periods. And I think that's helped the togetherness of the squad, and there's a great atmosphere for the lads. And I think that the second year of full-time training has kicked in more, and we're a lot fitter and a lot more disciplined in our game.
Yeah.
What was your most memorable match this season?
There's been a few. Obviously beating Burnley the week and a goal late into injury time when we didn't deserve any of the game. It was memorable for that reason, but not for the play. And one of our best performances we lost. We played Exeter and we lost 2-1 at home. We played really well in that game. I'd have to say the Exeter game away from home. It was live on Sky. The lads were really up for the game from the first minute, and they had the bit between the teeth, took a 3-goal lead and closed the game on 3-1. It was a big performance by the player.
Right.
I might knock this one up. Right. How much of an impact do you think left winger Gary Roberts has made this season in conference bid?
Gary's done well. He came in last season, back end of last season, and he was probably instrumental in Rory Premier leaving the club because we had a ready-made replacement in Gary. And he's got better. He can still improve in his game, and he knows his areas in the game and he needs to improve. But what he's done is, at certain games when we've needed a bit of magic, he's pulled it out. Be it either a good ball in or a great goal. And he has a special talent, but he needs to get a little bit more consistent in his play, and he'd be the first to admit that.
Right.
Are you planning to bring any new signings in this season?
Well, we've got about 10 days to go, and we'll look at how we get on the next 2 games and see how we go with injuries first before we make that situation. There's 1 or 2 players that we have identified as possible people we can bring in, but we won't make any decisions until the next 2 games have been played.
Right, you put this question in the future, do you see yourself being rivals?
Yeah.
Blackburn. Don't make sense.
No, well, it's whether to get.
Oh, right, yeah. Sorry.
Right.
In the future, do you see yourself as being rivals to like the likes of Burnley or Blackburn?
Well, at the moment, we're not offering a product that will compete with theirs. And one of the big difficulties we've had this season is, Blackburn reducing the season ticket prices. I think they were selling them as cheap as £200, maybe even cheaper for concessions. And that's difficult because you've got Premiership quality players coming to the grounds. No disrespect to the teams we play, but we've got to choose between watching Chelsea or Alton. On a given Saturday, I think you choose Chelsea. We said that if we can get into the league, we're then offering a similar product, only at a lesser standard. And the floating vultures, we'd like to think we can capture some of them with the good football we play and the entertainment that we provide at the ground. Obviously, if you're successful, you'll automatically attract people, and we aim to try and be as successful as we can, for the next few years.
Right.
Yeah. With so many big teams in the North West, do you think this affects your attendance figures?
I'd say so, yeah. You know, you haven't got the halcyon days of the, the 50s and 60s where you could get 7,000 or 8,000 as a guarantee given. And everyone's competing. Everyone's competing for players, for the supporters, and there's only a limited, amount of that people will go and watch football. And obviously being slap bang in the two big clubs, it's a difficult situation because half of you wants them not to do so well because you might attract floating fans, and the other half is you want the area to do well, and you want the teams in this area to be successful and generate a feel good factor about football in the area. So it's a bit of a catch-22 situation. We only have to do what we can do to the best of our ability, and I'm sure the fans will come and watch us regardless of how successful Burnley and Blackburn are.
Right.
Expanding, that's it. I'm not good with
Which
that.
one?
Bottom,
Yeah. Yeah.
If you were to gain promotion to the Football League, do you think the stadium would need expanding?
I don't think it needs expanding, I don't think it needs to be any bigger, it just maybe needs some modifications. There's work in place to put a police room in and a first aid room in. And hopefully we'll get one of the ends covered in time for the start of next season, and then the plans will be to build a new stand. So yeah, there's work that needs to be done, but I'm sure that will be done as and when required. As regards to the size of the ground, no, I think it'll cover wherever we're going to get them.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Cheers. Yeah.
We really appreciate it.